Hello Internet, this is William Porygon. I'm recording on Bit Heroes today. This is an MMORPG that I play frequently. And I'm going to be fusing two of the stronger legendary familiars that have been coming out recently. And then I'm going to try them out in the Gauntlet and PvP modes and see how they do. So, let's go down to familiars and fusion, and I have ingredients for Clodius and Columbosim, and I already have a Cloudman as well. That's all pretty good. Columbosim is a 45% block chance, damages the enemy team when it drops below 50% health for the first time, so it's a very strong defensive familiar. And then we have Clodius, which is 22.5% dual strike and 40% chance to spread shield when it hits an enemy. I suspect it may not be as good as Columbosim because its energy for hit points is kind of low. Might get taken out a bit too easily, but we'll see how that goes. And this one, the Clodius, is from the recent expedition that just uses the Steam card enough to get this schematic to drop. It's the only legendary schematic I got. I also got a set piece that I'm wearing currently, the Featherfall body piece. I forget what it's called exactly, but I have the. So without, let's go ahead and fuse these bad boys. You have a Clouby. And I know I can turn the animations off, but I like the fusion animations. So you don't do this all the time. It's only a few seconds, and it's fun to watch. And of course you get about 1 billion friend requests whenever you get a legendary. And it's Pimp Clouby. That's what I call it. So he has, for one SP, he does damage to the weakest, strongest, or 2 attacks to a target enemy, which are pretty good. Or for 2 HP spread heal, which isn't quite as good because it's 2 SP, but it is better than nothing for healing. And Columbus becomes Columbosim. And he has a nice fishing outfit that I like. I do know this runs a bit slowly on my computer. I have a very old, or not old, but it's a very budget laptop. It's really not powerful enough to be running streaming and recording software, but I got what I got, so it's what I can do. But I love this, like the little raincoat outfit, the fisherman's hook, and the little duck on his side with the little it's cute. It's very high HP, medium speed, and so you can do a strong attack to the closest enemy but damage himself, furthest enemy, or a random enemy for more damage. And he also has a 2 SP spread heal. So if we go to Gauntlet, I usually run Gauntlet at about 335 It's been 330, 335. I prefer Trials, honestly, because it's easier. I can do like 355, 360 on Gauntlet, or on Trials, rather, and not have much difficulty. Gauntlet, I can only run like 335, 40 maybe if I'm pushing it, and I'll still lose sometimes depending on the boss you get, because the bosses are a lot more varied in how much damage they do, and some of them have things like Deflect, just can destroy you. I know people like Gauntlet more because it's faster, but whatever. And since I'm just testing new thing out, I'm going to only do one. Instead of Bobodom and Wacom, I'm going to use my new ones. Columbosim goes in the front. And Clodius. And we'll see how this goes. I like the fishing outfit. I play the fishing minigame sometimes in this game, and it's fun for once in a while. I'll usually play it like for a few minutes at a time if I'm waiting for the advertisements to come up, because I like watching the ads to get the extra energy and gems when they're available, and they come up like every 10 or 15 minutes if you're playing on mobile opportunity. So if like I'm done with all my energy for the time being, I get like a few minutes, I'll wait for the next ad and I'll go do a few fishing opportunities while I'm waiting. This might be a little too loud. I usually do get at least 500 points a week in the fishing games, though, because I want to get the point items, and I will go for 1,000 sometimes if the item main prize is something like the point cream or something I can use. And this seems to be working very well, but this one is not taking much damage. Cloudy is doing, or Clouby, I'll call him because I can't remember his name again already. Seems to be doing fine. Might be able to, get hurt now. But when he drops to 50% health, he will hurt everybody on the opponent's side. And it freezes for a few seconds sometimes when you get to the 10th battle, because that's what it does. This guy, I think he has Deflect. One of the harder ones in my opinion. Not one of the hardest, but harder. And I think my guy's about to go down. Yeah, you better give him a potion. I shouldn't hoard as many potions as I do. I'm more reluctant to use potions than I should do. I got like some of them, there's no reason not to. Yeah. And he also has a sword which can attack everybody. I think until the boss it did better than the regular fans, but then he didn't do as well on the boss. Could be that particular boss is difficult too, like I said, because he has a sword. The computer will often use the attack front three characters attack that the swords have. In modes like this where you only have 3 characters, that's there's nowhere for the weakest player to hide. We'll go for one more time and see how that works, if it does as well. See if we get a different boss and different results. Yeah, 2 SP heal is really not good for auto, to be honest, because computer is more friendly using 1 SP attacks if it can, and so it's not going to use heal as often as it would if you had a 1 SP heal. And there it's down to the I just hit everybody with this bonus thing. Yeah, it's doing much worse this time. So I think I may have to manual this for a while. Do some healing. Dual Strike is good. Dual Strike is one of my favorite. Dual Strike and Empower. I try to balance them out about equally. Empower doubles your damage, Dual Strike hits twice. If you're lucky, they go off at the same time. Or you can also get critical hits. I don't put much energy into getting higher critical hit rate. Which is certainly good. Oh, Leech's logged in. He's my guild leader. He's just about enough HP that total stats rather, that he's in the range that I might fight him in the PvP battles. Because I try to, for PvP I do de-equip my equipment sometimes, actually every time, because I forget. And I get angry at myself when I got angry because I did my butt. And it's the same boss again. So Columbosim is definitely useful, but not. It's useful maybe as a second tank, I think, but probably not like as the only tank. And that's, Filter is apparently kicking the people that sat around during the expeditions not doing anything. Oh, gosh, a potion again. Yeah. Yeah, I may not win this one. Alright, attack helped the mount. Yeah, so Columbosim is definitely useful in some ways, but it's not as good. He has Bubble Dom for mitigating damage overall. I mean, the extra damage when he drops to 50% is very useful in the right situations, but it's not particularly right now. And before I go, I'm going to try PvP a couple times. Now, this week in PvP, there's a special event going on where commons are double the normal stats, so they will be stronger than legendaries. So I'm going to try to find people here who've been on since the reset. So I don't have to deal with the results. Screw around with my results in testing this, how good it is. But usually I put on the Infinite Vigor, the Overkey Strobe I take off, and the offhand. And that leaves me around 2550, 2600. Let's see. Yeah, 2297. Okay. It leaves me enough that I can still get 300 points per battle. That's the whole point. So, let's see. And I prefer doing one battle at a time. I will do multiple tickets at a time if I am short on time or if I'm really not in the mood for it at the time. But usually I will do one at a time if I can, just because I like to have more options, because I like fighting the same people more as many times as I can. Because I can remember some of the characters that, or some of the other players that I can beat pretty much 100% of the time, and then I fight them. See, Kicker is one I remember I can beat usually, but he's online now, so he may have changed his... Probably... So, tank. So, I'm going to try this one. And replace Wacom. Actually, I should keep Wacom if I'm going to keep anything, because he's the main healer. Although healing isn't that as important in PvP because it's a single battle, and I'm overthinking it. Where is he? Alright. Connect. Enter, and it should. There we go. That's. So I'm going to replace Bobodom with Columbosim as the tank. If I can find him. There we go. And Robbie, I'm going to replace with Clodius, or Clodius. And because he's got such low HP, I'm going to put him in third slot. Accept. And let's take a crack at it. And strongest or weakest? I'll go for the weakest. Target the weakest and redirects. There we go. And there we go with the strong attack from 50% damage. Knocked out the weak guy. It looks like I'll probably win this. No problem. Try a couple more. Let's try next. Okay. And offline for 6 hours, so he won't have changed his or her things. 912 speed. I try to avoid opponents with higher speed if I can, because they tend to beat me more often. The and opponents that I know use deflect because or familiars with high deflect, because those will decimate me if if I get especially critical deflect. And this is going very well. I think Columbosim may not even get his special attack off this time. Okay, one more, and I'll call it a video. It's been 20 minutes already, wow. Sweaty Crete, another one that I can defeat pretty much every time with my usual setup. So I'm probably going to win this, I think, but... Let's see... And there he goes. Kick weakest. And put it on auto. And there we go. So that's Columbosim and Columbosim you can still get if you're at the current raid tier 9, 6. You need the Columbus, this guy here, and 150 dewdrops and the schematic for him. And Clodius was only from the recent expedition, so if you want that, you're going to have to wait until the which kind of expedition was it again? The Hollow Dimension is available again. So thanks for watching. If you like this, let me know in the comments or thumbs up the video. If you like watching Bit Heroes content, you should check out Chook Chook. He's a friend of mine on Discord and in the game as well, and he does videos every Thursday and Sunday for Bit Heroes. So I'll have a link to that in the description, and if you want to check him out. And that's pretty much it for now. And again, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.